Hey, Shalom, this is Brother Yawan. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, Bahashim Kadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And I want to say Shalom to all the brothers and, of course, the few sisters who are pursuing this truth in sincerity. All right? May the blessing of election be upon your house. Now, today at camp, you know, a big portion of what we were going into was longing for the kingdom and the mind frame and the mindset that you become immersed in when you're thinking about the big picture. Okay, when you're longing for the kingdom and the things that the Lord has in store for us for pursuing righteousness, you don't get so bent out of shape about the hell that you catch here in Babylon. Because look, wrong or right, pursuing righteousness or pursuing wickedness, you're gonna catch hell either way. But you're able to weather that storm far better than the Jake in the world, because you know what's in store. You're being prudent. You're looking for the things to come. You're seeking that new heavens and a new earth. All right. All right, John 14:1, it reads, "Let not your heart be troubled. Ye believe in God, Yahweh. Believe in me also." Okay? So, a lack of composure is never something that we should suffer from, because we've been given the script to the movie. We know all the spoilers. We know exactly how this thing is supposed to play out. And don't get me wrong, just because we have the script doesn't mean it's not amazing to see the prophecies, happen in such great detail. The Lord is so bad how he does it. But to be in a state of panic of the things that are happening upon the earth, or because we catch a little hell, no, of course not. This knowledge and wisdom truly is the stability of our time. But of course, we know that we're going to catch a little hell. We're going to suffer a little bit. We're going to be tried in the furnace of adversity. We're going to be put in that fire a little bit before we get the things that we're longing for, before we get the things that the Lord has promised us. And we've been given example upon example, scenario upon scenario of men of the Lord who, when they were going through that transitioning period, and they had to go through the adversity, when they had to put their life on the line to stand stiffly for the things of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the mind frame they were in, man. And this is one of them. This is Hebrews 11:24. All right, it reads, "By faith," and you got to have faith, "when Moses was come to years, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter," much like we refuse to be called black, African American. We're no longer those things. We know who we are. We're princes of the power, man. We're of that regal seed. All right, verse 25, "Choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of God than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season." And that's all that this world and the kingdoms before it had to offer was sin, man. And it's for a season, it's temporary. "Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons are you to be in all holy conversation and godliness?" Yes, you got to understand, this place is going to pass away. It's going to fade away. And you got to believe that and walk like you believe it. Because the thing is, what you'll catch, you come to realize with these other congregations trying to establish something here in Babylon, it comes off as though they don't believe the kingdom is coming. When you're scrambling for a piece of this devil's pie, it looks like you don't believe that the Lord is going to do what he said he's going to do. It's effeminate, man, meaning it's faithless. All right, verse 26, "Esteeming the reproach of the Mashiach greater riches than the treasures of Egypt." We know we have something far greater than anything we could get in this, obtain in this queendom, man. It's fool's gold. Everything that you get here is fool's gold, because it's going to come to naught. All right, "Goods and riches in the kingdom of heaven. For he had respect unto the recompense of reward." All right, Matthew 5:10, it says, "Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." And you got to understand, you chose to follow Yahweh Shem Yahushua, which is the right thing to do. But you got to count the cost. A portion that comes along with that is the world is going to hate you. And it's not really you that hate. It's the Lord that they hate. So you're going to catch a little bit of hell. You're going to catch a little bit of backlash. But it's all worth it. It's going to be counted righteousness unto you. The same way when David was stepping into his rulership. He had that Benjamite come up to him that was cursing him out, calling him a bloody man. David had the mindset, hey, when his man wanted to roll on the dude, he told him, hey man, just count it righteousness to me. And that's the mind state we got to have as we catch, different hells. And the Lord's going to look out for us. He's going to make sure that we eat. But it's going to be times when we go through it too. Count that cost, man. Again, Matthew 5:10. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you. Let's look at that word revile real quick.
Strong's G 3679. Anididzo.
To defame. And the method of defaming those who are speaking righteously is making it seem as though there was wrong with society, is that they're holding, the progression back of the people. And through this, orchestrated event, and I want to be careful with my words here, is that was doing that. And he's putting that vibration on people that do see him as their God. He's putting that vibration on them. So the line is being drawn in the sand right now. And those who are falling in line with this devil's agenda, which is most people, they're going to look at those who are not as the problem. They're going to, they're trying to defame these people, no matter what social status they are. Now, what the Lord's going to do is he's going to give the men of the Lord, all right, those who, who fear him and walk uprightly, he's going to give them fame in the earth in the days to come.
President Biden with a stark warning for Americans who choose not to get the. He says, quote, they will end up paying the price, even as the CDC continues to face backlash over shifting guidelines for all Americans.
You see B, it says what? Of undeserved reproach. We're speaking righteousness into the earth. The end result of the things that the Lord teaches are peace and life. The end result of what this devil pushes is death, darkness, and destruction, man. But this devil is so slick with the tongue that he's going to deceive people. He's going to cast his spell over people through his media to make them think that that's what we're about. When really, that's what he's about. And it's plain to see, man. Look at the state of the earth now. What do you see around you? Look at the condition of the earth. There's nothing but death, pollution, okay? But we'll sit here and we're saying, hey, this is the way to make, and we talked about it at camp today, this is the way to get the earth back to being in its paradise state. People, they're going to depict it to be as though we're saying something wicked and evil. And to those who are made wickedness a home, the things that they hear us saying, it is unpleasing to them. So I'm pretty sure it does sound bad. But to those who have been given the eye salve and that fear Yahweh Shai and that are seeking him and that are sick of this place, the same way Lot was sick of Sodom and Gomorrah, Lot was vexed from day to day with the filthy conversation of the wicked. If you're somebody that's pursuing righteousness, he embodied what the elect is in this time. So the same way Lot was vexed in Sodom and Gomorrah, if you're somebody that's pursuing righteousness, that's in line with the Lord, you're gonna be vexed from day to day in this kingdom. Not the other way around. You're not going to be, oh, God bless America. You're not going to be in that spirit. But so to those who have been given the eye salve, they're going to see through all this BS. That spell that this devil's trying to cast isn't going to work. Yeah, man, that's exactly what the wicked is doing. They're casting a spell, right? Let's go. It's 2 Thessalonians 2:7. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. And then shall that wicked be revealed. And he's being revealed for who he is. To everyone. Right? To the whole world right now. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders, man. Those lying wonders. He's going to be casting a spell on people, getting people to think that, hey, maybe this is the way. It's not the way. It's not. And because of his wickedness, because of his unrighteous dealings, all right, the earth is getting ready to be put under new management, and it was ordained to be that way from the jump, man. when it was said, what? The elder shall serve the younger. All right? Let me go to get this real quick. All right? Because of it's Ecclesiasticus or Sirach 10 and 8. It says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit. Okay? Who got their riches? Who got their kingdom and their rulership by deceit? This devil, Esau, the so-called white man. Esau, Edom. Deceit and the sword, man. The kingdom is translated from one people to another. So the earth is getting ready to be under new management, man. We're not thinking about having a piece of this devil's pie. We're thinking about world domination. You know, there's a cartoon I used to watch as a kid. It was called Pinky and the Brain. And at the beginning of every episode, Brain would say this.
Brain?
Back to the cage to plan for tomorrow night.
Why? What are we gonna do tomorrow night?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world. Try to take over the... Try to take over the world. Try to take over the world to save it from the real supervillains.
But the Lord ain't gonna try. He's gonna make good on everything he said he was gonna do. All right, so the world is gonna be under new management, and that transition is gonna be done effortlessly. When the Lord returns, man, you crack those skies open, this devil ain't no match. And the nations are gonna be grateful for it at the end of the day. All right, like the scriptures say, when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn, and the people are mourning. All right, but when the righteous are in authority, all right, let's go get it. Proverbs 29 and 2. Proverbs 29 and 2. It reads, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. When the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. And again, look at the earth. This devil's going to try to paint the picture to be as though that we're the ones, we're the problem. We're what's wrong with the world. No, he's what's wrong with the world. Point blank. But a lot of people going to fall for that spell. They're going to be in that trance. Call out Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, that we're not. All right, so with that being said, going to give all praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Kadash. Going to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to all the brothers, and of course the few sisters who are pursuing this truth and sincerity. All right, may the blessing of election be upon your house. Shalom.